with Music Junkie Press. We're down here at Aftershock 2015. Got Jeff, a part of Dawn. Tell us.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, what did you guys do? You guys just came out here and like woke everybody up. Right?
Yeah, pretty much. You know, it's funny. We played at 1:30, but they were alive out there, and so we brought it, and we fly home tomorrow, so it's just kind of in, and it's just go time, and that was fun.
And it is funny because it was, for them, they were ready to go though. So that
right?
he was out there photographing out there saying, crowd got into it. I like that. I like it.
Right.
Now, what do you guys have planned after this? So where are you heading out to?
There's a few things in the hopper right now. You know what? I think for the balance of the year, we've just been kind of flying in doing these festivals the last several weeks. So we're pretty much focusing on 2016 right now. Might do a couple shows here and there the balance of the year, but doing these festivals has been awesome.
Now, how is it? I mean, because I remember we used to have festivals and stuff, but we never had this many bands on a bill every time, right? Now, do you notice though when you get the intimate, more venue settings, that sort of the energy really comes out in those? It's sort of neat. I like that too, though.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Like people ask all the time about we just got off a smaller headlining run after Apocalyptica, and we're doing these festivals, and it's every show has its own special vibe. There's no show that's better. And so again, today was just awesome.
Now, how about a lot of times you guys have an incredible dedicated fan base. It's neat. I mean, it's neat to see how they've grown along the way and everything. And a lot of them have these songs that are so personal to them.
Sure.
And whatever they've been written about, it doesn't matter. It touches them in a certain way, and I love that. Do you guys hear, as you're meeting all these bands and these fans on your shows, hear the stories from them? Is it pretty neat to?
You know what? It's that's why we do it. That's the most important thing is to write music, create an emotion that touches somebody and helps them out. And that's why every band does it. So to hear the stories, and I think the coolest thing too is when you're seeing fans that are following you around at the festivals. They're like Jeffy and whatever, and you walk out, and it's just like, what are you doing here? That was really far that you drove.
Exactly, and they don't just come to one show. I mean, they'll go on and they'll caravan out to go, because it's so neat because they can, and that's the best part. They can see it 1,000 times because it's new each time. You guys bring it every time.
Thank you. Well, we're so blessed, and you know what? We're nothing without our fans, and we've worked really hard over the years, and so it's so cool to travel around North America and have fans at every show. It doesn't get old.
I love it. Now everybody's been talking about the new EP and everything and blaring it loud enough. I love it. Now, after the end of the year, so 2016 is what we're looking at. Coming back on a tour out here again.
Big time. Yeah, there's lots of talk. We're going to be busy. So.
Now, they moved this Aftershock to now in almost near Halloween. Could you tell us what might be your favorite childhood costume for Halloween that you remember?
Oh my God. Good question. I went as a crazy mad scientist one year. And I remember my classmates were like, oh my God, and I just owned it the whole day at school. And I was just bananas the whole time, so I think that's my favorite.
That's cool, that's cool. I know you always go back, your parents will always pull out the photo remember this? You're like, oh, blackmail photos, right? That's cool. Now, if you yourself could go back to, let's say, your 14-year-old self, what advice would you want to give to yourself? Not that we would listen to our advice, but...
Probably something like, you never know what tomorrow's going to bring. Don't sweat the small stuff, and just got to ride the wave, man. And,
very true.
You know what I mean? I think what we do and growing in our business and stuff like that, and playing in a band, and we all started somewhere, right? And you just have to take the lead. You have to. There's a lot of people in my life that there's nothing wrong with working a killer day job or something like that, but a lot of people ask me how do you do it? How do you do what you do? And you have to. Everybody wants to dream. Everybody wants to have their dream come true in a sense, right? And so I think I tell myself that it's okay and everything like that, and it's just been so okay.
That's cool. That's cool.
You can't take the leap and think that the energy won't look after you at the same time. So you have to put that out there. And so I don't know. I guess maybe I tell myself that maybe you could have started doing this when I was 16.
Exactly,
or like
starting it early.
But no, I'm very grateful for where we're at, where I'm at, and I just feel very blessed.
I love it. With music, it can take you anywhere. I mean, now, I know like right now a lot in the school systems are taking a lot of the programs, they've been out for a while, and a lot of artists are taking it into their own control, trying to bring more of the music programs into the school. Did you have a big music program when you were growing up?
I did, yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I had you know what, I had a teacher who believed in music, and he believed in me, and really encouraged me. I played in every band I possibly could in school.
Love
the
that.
Dixie band, the concert band, the senior band, the jazz band. I actually remember doing a drum solo when I was like 13 in front of the whole auditorium.
That's cool.
I'll never forget it because there was no carpet underneath my drum kit. This is when I learned this the hard way. So every time I hit my kick drum, I kept moving forward. So by the time my drum solo was done, my kick drum was about 100 feet in front of me, and I'm like, where did I get that solo? I can't even hit my drums anymore.
I love that. That's cool. So that's the neat thing is you had it available for you, and you wrapped your arms around it. And that's what we got to tell a lot of the youth of today. Get yourself into music. Whatever they're going through, music is there. It can take you.
And I had parents too that really encouraged it. I had a mom and a dad that, especially my mom, she would really support me in ways that, man, it's so amazing. Company would literally come over and she'd be like, why don't you go play your drums for everybody? You know what I mean? And
Cool.
it's not the piano, right?
Yeah.
So I'd go down in the basement, and of course I'm like super young, and I'd play as fast as I could. And I'd come up all sweaty, and I'm like, what'd you think of that? And they're all like having dinner going like, that was lovely. It was really good. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Like-
Did you have cooperative neighbors?
Yeah, ish.
Yeah. Because all drummers got to deal with that whole problem.
You know what? I never really had a problem. Just people were kind of like, I think they thought it was cool.
And I love that about them. Now, is there anything else you'd like to share with our audience and your fans?
We're just so grateful to everybody out there that's supporting us. We're really excited about this record. The EP obviously is a little taste of what's to come. The rest of the record, I'm so proud of it. It's some of the best work we've done. And you know what? We took a lot of risks on this record, so stand by. We're not going anywhere, and we can't wait. We kind of took a little bit of time after Vices and Virtues with this record, and it's really exciting to kind of be back, if you will, and just trying to crush it as best we can. So
we're looking forward to in the new record, if you can tell everybody, how was it like recording, especially because you guys do a lot of songs that have personal attachments to these songs. I mean, does it become like this, like a release of whatever when you are recording and everything? Do you feel that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's again getting back to what songs are all about. That you got to strike that emotional chord. We came to the table. We worked with David Bendeth. He did Bring Me the Horizon, Breaking Benjamin, and we actually came to the table with pretty much what we thought was the record. And he's a guy. Have you ever met him?
No.
He's a guy that you walk in and he just checks your ego at the door. And we ended up writing the whole record in the studio, basically.
Oh, I love it.
And we just went way out of our comfort zones. And he just he picked the pros and cons to all of us and really said, you know what, guys, like, that's not heavy. This is heavy, for example. And we're so proud of it.
That's gonna be cool. We're looking forward to that, because that's the neat thing is when you guys have your recording of all your albums and the EPs. The neat thing is it brings across a lot of emotion, and it's so hard for a lot of bands to capture that, but you guys have done it so well, and that's why the fans connect so much. And we look forward to getting you back out here on a tour. We're looking forward to coming back, and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. I appreciate it.